Hey, this is Life with Sean Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This video is called Older Sister Told My Family I Tried to Steal Her Credit Card. Let's watch the video. This sounds very messy.
My sister telling my family and my friends that I tried to steal her credit card when we were stuck in Chicago. So me and my sister went on a sister trip to Chicago, right? And I was excited. She was excited, like, we're going on a sister trip. Now, at this time, I'm gonna preface and say this. My business was blowing the fuck up on TikTok. I was doing good. Money was coming in. I could afford my trip to Chicago and I could afford my bills. First things first, I had an interview with Netflix The Circle. So I let my sister know that I had to do an interview. And so I just needed things to go smoothly. But she almost fucked that up too, but that's for another day. Overall, the trip went as good as it can go, right? Like, there was nothing for me to really complain about other than her almost ruining my interview with Netflix The Circle. Last day there, a few hours before we were supposed to leave, my sister ended up having these girls from Instagram come meet up with us. I want to say my sister is a lesbian. She is a stud. She's very beautiful. She's tatted from the neck down. So these girls come and they show us around. We go out to brunch and we have a really good time with these women. Like, I really enjoyed them. They end up taking us to Wake and Bake in Chicago. If you've never been there, you need to go. You need to go. But just make sure that you know your limit. Like, for real. I remind my sister, you know, that we have a flight to catch in a few hours and just to take it easy. Like most people who are on vacation and they go to a place like Wake and Bake, they're gonna enjoy themselves. And my sister enjoyed herself a little too much to the point where she started falling asleep as she was sitting and she was standing and she could not stay awake. I have been there before. My interview with Netflix went so bad. I had another interview the next day back home. So I had to get home. Now my sister is messed up really bad to the point where, like, she's starting to kind of freak out and she's asking to be taken to the hospital and she's like, take me to the hospital. So we're like, okay, fine, like, we take you to the hospital. Get to the hospital. Long story short, they put her in a room. I made a story about that part on Instagram and it blew up if y'all want to go watch that. Because we needed to go to the hospital, that means we missed our flight. And I was livid because, number one, this is irresponsibility. You should have been more responsible. Everybody warned you. You did what you wanted. Now we missed our flight back home. I have an interview to go to and we have to stay here another night, which means we have to spend money on a hotel. So I made it very clear to my sister that I'm not paying for none of that shit because that's not my responsibility. So while my sister is passed out in the hospital, I am on my phone with the airline trying to fix, like, the entire situation, get us some new flights and get us a new hotel. My mom said she was gonna pay for the hotel on my sister's behalf. Cool, whatever. I also want to say, I tried to leave and my mom was yelling at me on the phone not to leave my grown-ass sister, but I was like, I need to have an interview, like, I need to go. My mom was like, you need to stay there. So as a sister, I stayed. So I told my sister, because she was in and out of, like, sleep at this point, so I was like, I need your information, like your card and stuff, so that I can rebook these flights, whatever, because she had booked them. So she gets up and takes her wallet out of her pants and gives it to me. So I take the card. She tells me what color the card is. Cool. So I'm on the phone. Mind you, I still have the screenshot to this day of me being on the phone with the airline for over an hour trying to get the whole shit situated. I also have my sister's phone in my hand because what was I doing? Oh, I was checking the itinerary through her email and giving them the information because everything was in her email. And my mom kept texting and calling and sending money to my sister's phone. I didn't want to lose my sister's card, so I took a picture of my sister's card on my sister's phone. Not on my phone. I took a picture of my sister's card from my sister's phone. Put the card back in my sister's wallet and put it back next to her. You with me now? I just want to preface that I'm a Capricorn and I keep receipts of everything, okay? Everything. Stay with me now. When it came to paying for the hotel and the airline, I used my sister's card because she was paying for everything with my mom's money as well. And I would go back into her phone to check the card number, which makes sense. Which, if I was stealing from her, why would I not take a picture of it on my phone, right? So I didn't hear about her telling people I tried to steal her card information until months later. So if I was trying to steal her card information, why was there never unusual transactions on your card, homegirl? You know what I'm saying? It's like my sister just tries to make people look bad, or I don't know, like, she's got this weird bigger sister alter ego that is diabolical. Boom, we get to the hotel. Then the next day we catch a flight back home. Everything's cool. Nothing is weird. I am feeling a little like towards her because she made me fuck up my first interview. Almost about to make me fuck up my second interview with The Circle's Netflix. Or with Netflix The Circle. So a couple weeks go by, me and my sister are now no longer talking because she does some really ugly shit that I will talk to y'all about in another video. But around this time is when my other sister contacts me and is like, did you try to steal her credit card information? And I'm like, what? So she was like, yeah, like, she's been telling people that, and your mom has also been dragging it along too, like telling other family members. So now everybody thinks that you tried to steal her credit card information. Then my brother writes me this long message on Facebook about how I tried to steal her credit card information and I ain't shit. Mind you, she has no proof of this, because I took a credit card picture of your credit card on your phone. Yeah, you have no weird purchases or nothing since. course, start talking shit about her on Facebook, and then she calls me. I record the entire conversation.
No one in this house has talked about you because no.
Where she says that she didn't say that. Okay. And then after we hang up, I block her because I decide, yeah, no, I'm not fucking with this liar. And then she starts to proceed to tell the family that I'm bipolar, that I haven't been on my medication. Her and my mom start shuffling that motherfucking rumor around. And yeah, I ain't spoke to that bitch in 5 years, bitch. Cinco. My older sister is a weird ass bitch, and it sucks because she was my best motherfucking friend, dog. And I had never did anything to her to take away the trust, the loyalty, the bond that we had. But after we stopped fucking with each other, I realized, or after I stopped fucking with her, I should say, people started coming to me to tell me that she would talk shit about me to them. She would lie about me to them. I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know if it's a mental illness, but yeah, that's the story time of how my sister tried to lie and tell people that I tried to steal her credit card information, but not tell people how I took care of her and was there for her and was loyal and loved her like nobody else in her life has ever loved her. But that's okay. She's never gonna find this kind of love again, and that's something she has to deal with for the rest of her life. Sorry to you. Sorry. So yeah. Good night, babes.
I wouldn't have brought her with me. If you know how she is on a regular basis, and you know that she's the type of person that gets drunk and doesn't know how to act, I wouldn't have brought her. Because this is supposed to be you getting your bag, you getting money, and you bringing your sister, and you don't know what type of, she really wanted, she was a hater. Because she was a hater from the beginning, and now look she doing now. Talk about, oh, you took her credit card. One good around, you didn't do that. You were like, I'm not paying for this. Because I came out here for a bag. I ain't come out here for you. I came out for a bag. And then I was going home for a bag, too. So I don't understand how that was okay for you to do that to me. And then you have the whole family being toxic towards me when I didn't do nothing wrong. That's why you can't involve your family into certain things, because they get so toxic and messy and just be putting out all these allegations and have no proof. That's crazy. Now, what do y'all think about this video? You know what to do. Comment below. This is Life with Sean Renee. And I'm out. Bye.